Hi, welcome to Module 3 of the E2PE training series, Work Integrated Learning. In this module, we will cover the following objectives. 1. Understanding the various approaches to gaining AI and data-related work experience. 2. Exploring the pros and cons of each approach. 3. Introducing a simple three-step framework for gaining work experience. And finally, discovering how and where you can find AI and data projects. At the end of this model, you will be able to select a suitable approach for gaining work experience based on your current situation. Locate, complete, and publish projects effectively. And finally, develop a technical portfolio to highlight your technical and soft skills. Approaches to gaining work experience. The conventional approach to gaining work experience is by applying for internship opportunities within a company. These positions typically come with defined business problems and expectations, and you can find them listed on job platforms like LinkedIn and Indeed. However, there is no guarantee of securing these positions as they are open to everyone who would meet the criteria. Internship usually lasts for at least 3 to 6 months, providing you with tangible learning experience. One advantage of landing an internship is the potential to be retained for a permanent role within the company. Additionally, it offers you the opportunity to experience the day-to-day workings of a company environment. While internship can be beneficial, it may also have some drawbacks. Since the project details are predefined, they may not align with your expectations once you begin execution. Furthermore, you may be required to perform tasks beyond the scope of the position described. There is a possibility that you may not learn impactful skills related to AI and data if clear expectations are not set from the beginning. Internships are ideal for fresh graduates with available free time to learn and gain exposure to corporate life. However, if you're already employed and unable to quit your current job for an unpaid internship, there is an alternative approach to consider. This innovative approach consists of a three-step process guided by an industry professional. Step number one, identify the business problem. The goal is not to work on aimless projects, but to tackle a specific problem that creates value or impact for an employer, company, or industry. Step two, project execution. Whether working independently or with a team depends on various factors. The objective is to deliver a robust solution that effectively addresses the identified business problem. Step number three, publish. This step ensures that your project does not end up confined to individual laptops. Document your findings and make them publicly available. With this three-step approach, you can gain valuable experience from the comfort of your home. However, it requires discipline, commitment, concentration, and accountability. Therefore, it is recommended to work closely with an experienced industry professional for guidance. Now that you are aware of the two main approaches to gain work experience, let's delve into how to find a business problem or project to work on. As mentioned earlier, the goal is not to pad your CV with projects that employers can't relate to. It is essential to focus on projects related to your core industry. Here are some options you can consider when searching for a project. Research your ideal companies. All companies struggle with problems they want to solve. Your responsibility is to do some groundwork and identify potential problems that might catch their attention. Reach out to industry professionals in your field. They have first-hand knowledge of what's happening internally and can guide you on good potential problems to work on. LinkedIn is a great platform to find such networks. Companies are always trying to keep up with trends, but they might not have the bandwidth to do so. You can take advantage of this by exploring trends that could be beneficial to a company. Platforms like Google and GitHub host exciting ongoing projects. You can leverage these platforms as your starting point for your project search. In general, aim to complete at least 3 projects. Vary the projects, but ensure they are specific to your industry. This approach will help you build a diverse portfolio that showcases your capabilities effectively. Now that you have found a project, it's time to execute it. You have primarily 2 options: work independently or with a team. Your choice of approach could depend on several factors. Neither is the gold standard, but a blend of both across different projects would demonstrate to potential employers that you are versatile. While executing the project, it's essential to be guided by an industry professional to ensure you follow industry standards. You shouldn't approach the project like a university assignment. The skills and tools to use will depend on the problem you want to solve and how comfortable are you using them. However, keep the solution simple and avoid overcomplicating it. I can't overemphasize this final step. Document and publish your findings. Many good projects end up on computers, but you want your hard earned work to pay dividends. There are several advantages to documenting and publishing your results. First, this is a practice that will follow you when you start your real job. Documenting and publishing shows professionalism on your part. Having your work published serves as evidence to prove you have certain AI and data skills. This goes a long way in building your technical profile of projects. Some platforms you should consider when publishing your results include LinkedIn, GitHub, YouTube, just to name a few. Remember, different stakeholders will read your projects, so write to accommodate different audiences. One of the biggest concerns for most employers is accurately assessing technical AI and data skills. That is why you often have a technical interview session with a member of the technical team. Sometimes they even assign you a project to execute. However, you can skip or at least gain a head start if you already have a portfolio of projects published somewhere. This acts as your technical CV. GitHub is widely used, but there are other options available. Creating an account is free, and building your portfolio of projects on GitHub is a valuable investment. Moreover, many companies use the platform to host and share projects with the team. So, already having an account and projects on the platform sends a strong message about your technical expertise. Throughout this model, I have emphasized the importance of working closely with an industry professional. You don't need to search far because we have a network of pros spread across the globe who provide their services to top global companies in various industries. By collaborating with one of our industry professionals, you will receive a tailored training plan, access to the best resources, and guidance throughout the learning process. This will enable you to quickly and effectively acquire the necessary skills needed to land a job as soon as possible. Simply scan the QR code or use the link in the bio to visit our website and get connected with an industry professional of your choice. We have reached the conclusion of this model. Before we part ways, I encourage you to take on these exercises. 1. Utilize any of the approaches you have learned that suits you best and identify at least 3 projects aimed at solving specific problems to work on. 2. Decide whether to work independently or collaborate with a team to execute the projects. And finally, publish your findings on platforms like LinkedIn and GitHub to showcase your work and build your technical portfolio. By completing these exercises, you will not only gain valuable experience, but also strengthen your profile as an AI and data professional. Next, on the E2PE framework training series, we will talk about professional branding, how to professionally show up online.